When Christopher Columbus discovered the island of Hispaniola in 1492, he did not really see any people on the land speaking Haitian Creole, nor did he see any Haitians for that matter. The reason for this is because the Haitian language and culture is pretty young. It is less than 500 years old. Every language has its beginnings. For the Haitian Creoles, they were forced out of their homeland, and many African slaves were imported to the western part of Hispaniola, which is now Haiti. Besides being mistreated by cruel slave owners, the African slaves had no effective method of communicating with each other, because they came from different parts of West Africa and spoke different languages. If you know anything about the French language, it won't take you long to notice how similar it is to the Haitian Creole language. Almost every word in Haitian Creole is borrowed from the French language. Even Haitian names come from French. Some examples would be Jean, Pierre, Louis, etc. Besides the similarities between the two, French and Creole often sound very different. A reason for this is because the Haitian Creole is influenced by the West African Gub languages. The one that mostly affects the Haitian Creole is Ewe. It is believed that the Africans who were enslaved in Hispaniola originally came from these regions. Not having a major form of schooling, the slaves adopted French vocabulary with a modified version of Ewe, resulting in a French-African hybrid, or known as Creole. The slaves tried to establish a common communication system among themselves by learning French. The French dialect that the slaves were trying to learn from the colonists was very different from Standard French, which was spoken basically by the upper class of France. The western side of Hispaniola was colonized by France. The French language was the primary language that influenced Haitian Creole. It was influenced by Argot, or slang French and African-based languages. The grammar and overall language structure of Haitian Creole is very different from the Standard French. Native French speakers generally don't understand Haitian Creole. It wasn't always like this. At first, Haitian Creole was basically considered a form of slang that was used by the lower class, which is pretty much what the population consisted of. Did you know that Haitian Creole was not incorporated into the education system in Haiti? The textbooks and other educational materials were only available in French, and many schools wouldn't allow the students to speak Haitian Creole, and if they did, they were reprimanded for it. This all changed in the 20th century. With over 90% of the population speaking Haitian Creole, the people began to see the language as something that is innate to their culture. A big part of this is due to the Constitution of 1987, which considered Haitian Creole as the only language that unites Haitians together. This Constitution is what made Haitian Creole an official language in addition to French. And because of this, Haitian Creole is now slowly getting integrated into the educational system in Haiti.
These are some interesting facts about Haiti. Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. It is the third largest country in the Caribbean. Literacy is low in Haiti. 53% of its population can read or write. Sanitation and water supply are two major challenges in Haiti, and only 40% of its population has access to basic health care.
There are many differences between English and Haitian morphology and syntax. It can be expected that some of your Haitian Creole speakers will encounter problems with the position of the definite article in English, and will also encounter problems with a plural marking in English, since English marks plurality independently of the definite article. In general, plurality is not indicated in the same situations in Haitian Creole as in English. Special care should be taken in introducing the plural suffix in English in order to avoid its being identified as a form of the definite article in English. Plural marking in English should prove one of the more difficult items that your students will encounter in learning English. The indefinite article in Haitian Creole is young in the singular and zero, that is, no mark is used, in the plural, and is placed before the noun. In general, the indefinite article in English will not be a serious problem, but the marking of the noun in the plural form will be a particular problem, resulting in such forms as he has bag or he doesn't have any bag. English, some and any will also be a problem for the English learner, since Haitian Creole does not have any particles or forms corresponding to these forms of the indefinite article. The demonstrative adjectives this, these, and that, those are serious problems for the learner of English. Haitian Creole has the following forms: Beth, Sayai, this, that cow, Beth, Sayo, these, those cows. The suffix here sa is attached to the noun, and the definite article occurs after the sa suffix. Together, sa and a, the form of the definite article that occurs after a vowel, corresponds to English this and that. Apart from the fact that in Haitian Creole the demonstrative adjective is formed by suffixation, while in English a special form is placed before the noun. The distinction between this, that, is not obligatory in Haitian Creole. This means that your students will most likely have a problem in learning this, that, and these, those correctly in English. Subject, object, and possessive pronouns in English will be also a particular problem for your students for two main reasons. The pronoun is invariant in Haitian Creole, and secondly, there's no gender distinction that is made in Haitian Creole. For example, yo corresponds to English they, them, their. The position of the pronoun in the sentence indicates the grammatical function it has. In English, the position and forms determine the grammatical function. Yo before a verb indicates a subject, they. After a verb, an object, them, and after a noun, a possessor, their. The various forms of pronouns in English will be a source of problem for your students, since gender distinction does not occur in Haitian Creole. The following English forms will all correspond to li in Haitian Creole: his, him, he, she, her, hers, it, its. The distinction made in English between he, she, it will be a problem, as well as the various forms that these take in English. The equivalence in Haitian Creole of English sentence containing the verb be, followed by either an adjectival phrase or an adverbial phrase, lack forms corresponding to English be. In sentences where English has be followed by a noun phrase, Haitian Creole uses the particle say. The structures are similar enough so that in general such structures in English will not pose a serious problem, with one important exception. Where English has it as a subject pronoun, in such structures, Haitian Creole has zero. Haitian Creole verbs are invariant in forms. Tense is indicated by the presence of a particle that is placed before the verb. The three particles are ap, used to indicate continuative action, te, used to indicate past tense, past perfective, and a, used to indicate the future. These particles can occur in various combinations. Present tense is generally indicated by the lack of any particle before the verb. Negation in Haitian Creole is expressed by placing the negative particle "pas" before tense particles, if any, in the verb, the predicate. Negation in English is rather complex, with auxiliary verbs such as be, have, and modals such as can, may, etc. The negative particle "not" occurs after. I am not here. I can't go. I haven't gone yet. With other verbs, the negative particle is placed before the verb, attached to the tense carried do. Questions in Haitian Creole can be formed either by intonation, the voice rises at the end of the sentence, or by placing an interrogative particle at the beginning of the sentence. Negative yes-no questions are formed by placing a "pas" at the beginning of sentences. Information questions, WH questions, are formed by placing the interrogative particle "qui" at the front of the sentence, followed by the noun being questioned. Word order remains invariant in Haitian Creole. Your students will probably find the different word ordering changes in English a particular problem. The direct object in Haitian Creole follows the verb in Haitian Creole, as in English. The indirect object in Haitian Creole precedes the direct object. In Haitian Creole, the order has to be indirect, direct. Did you know that English is similar to the language of Haiti? Well, many Creole words are almost the same as English. If you didn't already know, Haitian Creole derives from French. Therefore, a large percentage of Creole vocabulary is pronounced almost exactly the same as French, except with a Haitian accent. If you do a little bit of research on the English vocabulary, you will see that at least 30% of English vocab consists of borrowed words from French. I bet if you looked at a list of English words taken from French, you would be very surprised. So here's the deal. If the Haitians took words from French, and the English took words from French, then it's only logical that at least some of those words would have been the same words, right? Well, that's pretty much what happened. It just so happens that the English and the Haitians borrowed a lot of the same words. Of course, over time and generations, the pronunciations have changed a little bit, but they are still recognizable. For example, like the word music. In English, it's music. In Haitian Creole, it's musique. And in French, it's pronounced musique. So it's not just a few words. There are many more. And you can find out in the video clip that's provided within the next few slides. Also, remember, there's no letter C in the language of Creole. As you know, the letter C in English, it kind of sounds like the letters S or K. Therefore, in Creole, you will see either an S or a K in place where you may believe a C belongs. The link we provided below is to show you the first ever Creole alphabet song, which was created due to the collaboration between the linguistics professor Mitchell DeGraff and a Creole advocate, Mandely Lewis Charles. This video is very important to the country of Haiti. Historically, the primary language of school instruction has been French, despite most Haitians speaking only Creole at home and in the community. Nearly 30 years after the language was made official, the newly created alphabet song is intended for Haitian children to easily and joyfully learn the native language's official alphabet. You're probably asking why letter combinations are included in the alphabet. That goes back to the concept of the Creole alphabet being morpho-phonetic. All of these single letters or letter combinations represent the distinct sounds you encounter when speaking Creole. So once you have this memorized, you should ideally know how to spell words as you sound them out, without the need for a dictionary like you would need if you were learning to spell English. What I'm going to do right now is try to explain the difference between the Haitian orthography system and the English orthography system. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet consisting of 21 consonants and 5 vowels. The English alphabet derives from the Latin alphabet that is used in many languages around the world. The English alphabet traditionally begins with the letter A and ends with the letter Z. The 5 vowels in the alphabet are A, E, I, O, and U. The vowels are the most frequent letters used in the English language. The most common consonants used in the English language are T, N, S, H, and R. The least used letters of the English language are Z, Q, X, J, and K. The written English uses 18 digraphs, such as CH, SH, TH, PH, WH, etc., but they are not considered separate letters of the alphabet. Now, in the 1970s, the official orthography system was developed by Haitian linguists from the IPN in collaboration with the French linguist from the University of René Descartes. In the Haitian Creole orthography system, there are 7 oral vowels, 4 nasalized vowels, 3 semivowels, and 18 consonants. Haitian Creole has a systematic orthography where spelling strictly follows pronunciation, except for the proper nouns and foreign words. Haitian Creole is composed of 32 sounds. It does not include the letter C, Q, U, and X. Letter K is to be used for the sounds of letter C and Q. Letter U is always associated with another letter between OU, OUN, UI, while letter I is used to replace the single letter U in French words. As for the letter X, its sound is produced by using the combination of letters K and S, K and Z, or G and Z. There are no silent letters in Haitian Creole, unless it is being written with a traditional orthography. All sounds are always spelled the same, except when a vowel carries a grave accent before the letter N, which makes it an open vowel instead of a nasal vowel. When immediately followed by a vowel in a word, the letters forming the nasal vowels AN, EN, ON, OUN, they are to be pronounced separately. The verb system in Haitian Creole is quite different from those in English. There is no subject-verb agreement. and there are no verb tenses per se. Instead, Haitian Creole uses a system of mockers, or short particles, which precede the verb to indicate tense. For example, the particle te indicates past tense, ap indicates progressive, and prale indicates future. The verb with no mocker may indicate simple present tense or immediate past tense. Some examples are shown in this slide.
These are the social customs and etiquette in Haiti. Haitian people feel very strongly about greetings. Men shake hands and women kiss on the cheek in greeting. Failure to announce departure is considered rude. Punctuality is not highly valued. It is not considered rude. Direct eye contact is favored to show interest. Haitians tend to be very indirect in communicating. Oftentimes points are made with stories. A good conversation starter is to talk about or ask about one's family. Humor and laughter are important. Staring is not considered to be rude. Light touching on arms, shoulders, and hands is common. People of the opposite sex do not commonly embrace, and speech is usually accompanied by hand gestures. These are some of the differences between English and Haitian Creole. In English, inflection is used for tense and person. In Haitian Creole, there is no inflection for tense or person. In English, S or ES is added for plural nouns. In Haitian Creole, plural nouns are determined by context. In English, there is one verb meaning to know. In Haitian Creole, there are 3 different verbs meaning to know. And in English, there are various pronouns, while in Haitian Creole, there is only one pronoun for each number or person combination.
Learning a language is all about building relationships. By knowing simple conversational starters, pronunciation, and cultural etiquettes will help us as educators create a positive classroom environment. Here are a few websites that introduce you to the language and show you how similar the words are in Haitian Creole and English. One website is presented by Dr. Aurora Francois, who has been an educator in Florida for the last 17 years. She speaks on behalf of all of the educators who receive students from Haiti who speak no English. She provides us with a wealth of knowledge on Haitian students and how to make the transition more enjoyable. The other link discusses the similarities between English and Haitian Creole words. And the last link demonstrates the top 20 words that you should know if you're deciding to take a trip there and connecting with Haitians.
Did you know that Haitian Creole is easy to learn and in high demand? It is in high demand on the northeastern coast of the United States, southeastern and southwestern Florida, the Dominican Republic, and in Puerto Rico. A few easy words in Haitian Creole are bonjour, which means good morning, bonsoir, which means good afternoon, comment, which means how are you, oui means yes, non means no, and merci means thanks.
This pie chart gives you a visual of what languages are spoken in Haiti. The language in Haiti is hard to narrow down to one language. Most Haitians speak Haitian Creole. They also speak French, since French is a language of education. Most of the uneducated don't speak French, but in a lot of cases Haitians who can't speak French can understand it. French and Creole are their national languages. A minority of Haitians speak English or Spanish, sometimes even both. Usually Haitians who do are in the upper middle class and upper class. Portuguese is starting to be popular in Haiti too. and the first classes of Mandarin Chinese have been opening lately as well. I have also heard that a new language has been created during the last decade on the border between Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It's between a mix of Haitian Creole and Spanish.
The following is information about the culture and ethnicity in Haiti. Haiti belongs to the Latin American cultural realm. This is where other Latin countries are located, such as Brazil and Venezuela. Two examples of their culture are sacred dances and the practice of voodooism. They dance to please the gods they worship, and they say that the gods speak back to them through voodoo doctors or witches. Here is a chart showing the ethnicity range in Haiti. For religion in Haiti, one of the most widely practiced is voodoo. For those who don't practice this, they are Roman Catholic. Most of these people that practice Roman Catholicism live in the Dominican Republic.